Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Got a pretty exciting video for you guys today, at least for me anyways. Been wanting to fix my sled for a while. Had to do a lot of research on how to repair my sled with holes in it, and I've come to the conclusion that plastic welding is the go-to for repairing these. I've used Gorilla Tape in the past, but I dropped the sled last weekend, punched a huge hole in it, and it's either get a new sled or repair it. And I wanted to repair it, just see how it went and see if I can make a video for you guys and help anybody else out that's struggling like I was. So I found this little welding kit at Harbor Freight. It's just a plastic welding kit, comes with a welding iron here. All you do is plug it in, and this little spot here, you just push down, and this little thing up here is just your iron, and you just touch the plastic and slowly melt it and mold it together. It comes with some like wire mesh screen material for like that big hole. I'm gonna patch that up, put some on there, and then melt the plastic around it into it. I'm definitely gonna do that with that one because that's a huge hole. Just a little piece of metal here, I don't know, push it together, form the plastic. It's been helpful for me. And then it comes with a wire brush. You want to make sure everything is clean and you prep it right before you get started. Like an air hose, clean it off, and then use an air hose, make sure there's no dirt, nothing like that. Just like welding, you want to make sure your material is clean before you get started, and in this case, same thing. So first off, we're going to get this thing prepped and ready, and then we will get to welding. Alright guys, so right now I'm prepping the sled to, well, weld it. First off, we have two of the biggest holes right here, actually one. It's just this big rectangle kind of cut out. Then we have a few small holes here, and a little bit bigger hole right here. Right now I'm prepping it with the air hose, making sure everything is out of there. All the dirt, you don't want any dirt in there. Gonna take a spray through this as well. Spray it down with some cleaning spray. Get that off, and then spray it down one last time. Then after that, we will get to welding. Okay guys, we got these holes somewhat patched up now. We got the front patched up. That one had small holes. That was pretty easy. I did that one first to kind of get a feel for this. Then we had a weak spot on the other side that I kind of gave some padding. And this one was pretty bad as well. This is where I had the tape. Definitely heck of a lot stronger. I would like to put a little bit more material to make it perfectly shaped like the rest of the sled is, and make sure everything is strong. After I'm done with that, I think I might sand it down just a little bit so nothing catches and maybe wants to rip off or something weird. Obviously up here we have the big boo-boo, which is gonna be a pain, but we got this going. It's hot, melting stuff down here. I do want to say one thing: always work in a good, well ventilated area as well. Right now I have the garage door open. It's pretty cold out, but I had the heater. I turned it off so I can record this right now though. But work in a good ventilated area. This stuff's not good to breathe in. I keep it to the side of me if I can so I don't breathe in the fumes. But otherwise, this thing's working really well. You do have to be very careful. You do not want to keep it on the material, the sled itself, for too long, because it will make its own hole and go right through, and that sucks. But so it's a little bit hard to form, so you just want to be careful, not sit it on there too long. Right now I'm not putting material on, I'm just kind of shaping it back nicely. Yeah, you don't want to leave it on there too long because you will take material off that you put on there, or worse yet, if you leave it on there too long, maybe touch it, make sure it's not too hot. If it gets too hot, you will cause it to sag and it will weaken the material, and you might puncture it right through. Okay guys, so we actually have this hole completely patched up on the outside here. On the inside it is as well. Didn't have to do a whole lot on the inside. I might patch this up just to cover it up fully and just be safe, but as you can tell, it's actually stronger than other parts of the sled now. Actually, you can see it flex possibly here, but yeah, it's getting stronger. Now this end here is really strong. This was not a very bad one. It was like slit here and slit here. Wasn't very big. Just happened from dragging it. The inside's super nice, really strong now as well. And this one actually, in the end here, this was actually a really nasty one. I used Gorilla tape. That one worked for the most part. If you were on the ice and it was really wet, like lots of standing water, it might kind of seep through, but it wasn't too bad. But I finally said, the heck with it. This one's the nasty part. This one is what really made me decide to get the plastic welding kit. And right after that one happened there. But this one's really bad. I'll show you when I flip this over. But this one here, this cut's really bad. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to doing that, but I'm gonna flip this thing over and show you guys the other view. Something like on this edge here was weaker and now it's stronger, and you can see it's a little bit of an indent here, which I kind of want to fix. So right now, this piece completely comes out, which is not good. But I'm gonna fold it under this flap just a little bit if I can. There we go. Well, I'll fix it. To hold it a little bit better when I meld the plastic back together over it, I'm going to put a piece of that wire mesh on top of this as well to make it stronger and maybe grab better. I'm not sure. I haven't used it yet. Alright guys, so here is one end of the sled. This had two nice cuts through it. Now this is fully done. So you can see it's lower here, and I added some padding on here as well. Why? Just cause maybe this material might rip through easier than this. I'm not sure. Either way, I just wanted to do it. It's like maybe a 1/4 inch thicker than this. But nothing's gonna get through that. That's super hard. It's a tad soft right now because it's warm yet, but once this thing hardens, it's hard as a rock. Honestly, it's harder than this stuff. So either way, it really worked well here. Worked great, honestly. Nothing's gonna get through that. Now I do want to show you guys this. Hold on. So I want to show you guys, here is that hole right there. Now I had it on there too long. I was trying to fill that hole in there just to get a little thicker. I had it on there for too long and it heated up too much and ended up going right through, so I have to patch up that hole that I just made. But otherwise, that thing is getting really solid. That's the worst side actually, and look at how patched up that is. Now this was the second worst side over here, and this thing is almost, now that was the second worst side, and this thing is done. Two sides are done, and this is one of them that's done, and it looks amazing. Looks almost, you almost can't tell. But just for example, show you guys, see, this is soft, it's getting hard, it's maybe just cooling off in the inside now, but yeah, it's rough, it's hard now, it's all good, it's soft, it is very good right there. And then right down here, I'm just gonna put a little bit over here because I got it too warm on that side. So I'm just gonna put some padding on that. That'll be quick and easy. This one will be a little bit longer because I gotta fix that hole and patch it up really nice on the outside yet. Throw layers on it and throw layers on that corner as well. That hole is fixed now, as you can see. Yeah, the hole's fixed. I should have put some more plastic here because you can see it's a little bit of divots, but yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright guys, so all four sides are done. This side was just a little weaker right here. There's no holes, just a little bit weaker. Patched it up on top just to give it some layer, and on the bottom really strong now. Then we have this side that had two little holes in it, super strong on the inside and on the outside, molded really nice on both sides. The inside I gave a little more bulk. This corner was the worst corner, I believe. That one is really well. Inside I had a bunch of bulk because it folded in weird and stuff, but hey, it works. So guys, I found that when I tried to unscrew that triangular piece there, it came off, but that piece would not come out. I saw this on one guy's video. I don't remember who it was, but it did not come out, and I literally hit the stem of that 2 or 3 times, and this thing literally snapped clean off. But the fact that it's snapped off, this end is so much hotter than that triangular piece, and it's so much easier and quicker to melt and mold all of that plastic down. So if you guys want to get it done quicker, easier, shape it easier, I also recommend doing this on the sides to shape it, flatten stuff out. It helps. This is the one side that we patched up that had 2 cuts in it. Now it's just below the sled. It pretty much is flush with it, but I could add another layer on there if I wanted. It's very, very close, so very smooth, and is definitely going to hold. Now we have the side that was just weaker. Okay, made it a little bit stronger. Doesn't flex anymore. Then we have this corner that had the tape on it. It's a little warm yet because I just got done with it. Yeah, super smooth on it, guys. Absolutely love how this turned out. Really smooth. Added a lot of bulk to it as well. And then the last side here, which is fixed. This one was horrible. There was a total 2 sides here cut, and then right through here, so pick up a piece and peel it right off if I wanted to. Very weak plastic over there. I broke it last week, and now it is fixed. I'm going to fix right here. I don't know if you can really see it with the light. Just kind of a small dent from the plastic it was itself before, just to maybe make it stronger, I guess. And then also right here, because of how thin the plastic was and how it ripped and folded in, it's a little bit weaker right here and not as tall as these other sides. So I'm going to fill in just a tad here and then a lot in here. So I'll fill that in once it's really warm. Don't let it get too warm because then it'll start to sag and seep through. So put some layers on, let it cool, put one more layer on, let it cool, and it should be good. that's it, guys. So guys, again, get this plastic welding kit if you're looking to fix your ice fishing sled or something similar to it. It worked great, so I highly recommend this. I got it at Harbor Freight for 17 bucks, so it's totally worth the price. I think there's like over 10 of these plastic pieces left, and they came with 20, and I really don't use the wire mesh. I kind of find it more of a pain to use, but whatever. So highly recommend it, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I really hope this helped you guys. I will leave a link in the description below so you guys can find this stuff for yourself, and we'll see you guys on the next one.